Hey everybody, good morning, good, maybe it's afternoon. Yep, good afternoon, it's about 1 o'clock. Tayla here, and I'm just unboxing a half of beef. So I just wanted to kind of see if anybody wanted to have a look at what comes in one of our average halves. This was a 401 pound hanging carcass half. So I thought it would be a good time to go through one of the ones that we purchased for ourselves to have a look and kind of see what comes in a half. So I've got it all torn out of boxes and it's sitting on the tailgate of my truck about ready to go back in our freezer to use personally. So I'm just going to flip the camera around and give you guys a little breakdown of what we ordered and what it looks like. So here we go. All right, so like I said, this is a 401 pound hanging half carcass. So we're gonna get probably about 240 to 250 pounds of meat off of it. So as you can see here, we got a pretty good spread. I got it all unboxed and just wanted to show you guys. So on this end here, we've got 2 boxes of ground beef. There's usually about 36 packages in one of those boxes and a couple extra on top. So we got a good chunk of ground beef to get us through the winter. We really like chilies, tacos, casseroles, those kind of good things. So that'll get us through the winter for sure. We're just going to kind of go from left to right. I don't have these in any sort of order, but these 2 stacks here, these are sirloin steaks. So we've got quite a few sirloin steaks out of this steer. So that's really good. They're not our favorite barbecuing or grilling steak. We really like to use these for braising or anything that we can stew. They're really delicious. They've got lots of good flavor and quite often good marbling too. So my favorite cut, which is the next one to come out, are rib steaks. I love these. These are my favorite steak. So we've got a couple packages of those. Nice, big, thick. I think we ordered 1-inch thick rib steaks. So we've got 3 packages of 2 of those. And just in time for holiday entertaining, we do have a couple of rib roasts back here too. So these are akin to your prime rib roast. We've got 2 nice big thick. I think we ordered them cut in 5-pound chunks. So those are good for holiday entertaining and having over the in-laws, I guess, if you like them. If not, we can move down to the stew meat. But yeah, so we got some good prime rib roast there. Our next section is something that I really love, and lots of people have a hard time cooking them. But if you need some tips, some help, some recipes, let me know. But here we have short ribs. They're big, thick, meaty, delicious, as I like to think. Short ribs. They're great for braising, great for lots of different dishes. We did sell a quarter, to a friend of mine, and she has an amazing Greek rub for these ribs. So if anybody's interested in that, let me know, and I'll give Kira a call and maybe we can share a recipe. But so we've got 3, 6, 7 packages of these short ribs. Again, really great for the winter. A nice hearty, wholesome home cooked meal. Just behind those, we've got some sirloin tips. I really like these for pot roasts. They're one of my favorite for that for sure. So we've got 4 of those. I think we ordered 4-pound roasts. Just behind there, we've got some tenderloin steaks. We've got about 2, 4, 6, about 8 packages. Some of them are a little small when you get to the tail end. We really like those. They're a very tender cut. You get quite a few. You can order those whole too instead if you wish. We like them pre-cut for us though. In the back here, this is probably our second favorite cut of steak. This is the New York strip. So you can order these or you can order T-bones, either way. I prefer personally the New York strips, but we get a good chunk of those as well. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 packages of those New York strips in our half this time. Over here, we didn't order a lot of stew meat because I like to cut our own out of some of our roasts and some of these sirloin steaks, but we did get a couple packages of stew meat. I think there's 3 in there. And just beside those, we have stir-fry strips. I really love using these. They're great for fajitas. Again, stir-fries, lots of people use them put them on skewers. We've got about 3, 6, about 9 packages of that stir-fry. Really good, really tasty meat there too. We're going to move into some of our other roasts. We've got 2 inside roasts. I really like using these for jerky, actually. They also pull really well. They're a little bit leaner roast. They need a little bit of extra care when you put those in the oven, but I really like them. We've got 2 of those. One of our personal favorite roasts, other than the prime rib, obviously, is the cross rib. We ordered, as many of these as we could get out of this steer. Some nice big roasts. We like to just oven sear those with lots of salt and pepper and stuff some garlic in them bad boys. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 cross rib roasts. Those will last us all winter for sure. So if you're coming to our place for dinner, you're probably going to get yourself a cross rib roast because they're some of our favorites. Just in the back here, we've got a couple outside round roasts. They cook quite a bit like those inside rounds. They've got really good flavor, a little bit leaner roasts if that's what you're looking for. We will quite often throw an inside or an outside just into the oven as an oven roast as well. They're a little bit tougher, so you have to take a little bit of care to cook them low and slow, but super delicious. One of the things not a lot of people around here do get in their halves is a flank steak. We didn't get a whole bunch of flank steak this round, but I did want to get a couple just so when we do open them up, we can kind of share what they do look like. So we got 1 package of flank steak here. We really like to use these in, Mexican kind of cooking. They're really great for carne asada and for tacos. Yeah, they're delicious. We do those on the grill, sometimes in the smoker, but really, really tasty meat there. Out in the back, we've got a couple packages of skirt meat. Most folks don't ask for those in their house, but we did. We wanted to give them a try, see what that looks like. If you don't get skirt meat, it generally just gets ground, kind of like the flank and a couple other pieces. So, and for all you smoking enthusiasts out there, we did get some tri-tip as well. Super tasty, really great on that smoker. You can do it up just as a regular roast as well. Tons of really great, really strong flavor in those tri-tips. Really, really good. They're kind of a coveted piece of meat for smokers out there. We got a couple bags of soup bones. Lots of folks don't want these. They're not into making soups or beef stock, but we are. My fiance is a chef, so we use every little piece that we can get. So we've got 4 bags of bones. Really good. Lots of good marrow still left in those bones. A little bit of meat. They'll make super, super soup stock. And the one thing that we always fight over at our house is the brisket. This is a really nice brisket we're really excited about. This is a whole brisket. So if you do get a half, you'll end up with a half brisket, but super nice looking piece of meat. We're really excited about this. We often do smoked briskets for holidays in our family. Sometimes football Sundays, lots of things like that. So yeah, so I don't know if anybody has any questions about what we got here. Like I said, it's a 400 pound carcass weight half. So we're looking at about 250 to 260 as far as cut and wrap weight meat goes. Yeah, so I don't know if anybody's still around and has any questions. Super happy to answer them. I'm going to flip this around. Hi, everybody. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed our little tour today of the box of my truck for our personal meat order today. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message, send Hale Ranch a message, email us, go to the website. It's haleranchbeef.ca. Any way you can think of contacting us, feel free. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. But thanks for stopping in. Feel free to keep posting questions down there in the comments. We'd be super happy to answer them. So happy Sunday, and I'd like to say go Cowboys, but they're not doing so hot today. So see you guys later.